Welcome to Part 3, Grand Prix Day at Cardiff 2012. Inside the stadium, the bikes are being prepared and washed down, while the track staff from Denmark relax. It's quiet out in the van park at this time of the morning. But inside, the pits are beginning to fill up. Hans Andersen's bikes are already in place, as are Freddie Lindgren's. And right at the top end of the pits we see those bikes belonging to Jason Crump, Martin Vakulik, Andreas Jonsson and the world champion Greg Hancock. The studio area has been tidied up and is readied in preparation for use tonight. And then it's out of the studio, round the corner, and up the ramp that climbs its way to the stadium. It's always exciting first thing on Grand Prix Day to see how the track has been prepared during the night. Clearly this one has been watered and it's also been rolled. But for us, it's a quiet time up at pit gates, so it's a chance to take a tour of the stadium. We make our way into the nether regions of the Millennium Stadium, down the corridors, past numerous photographs, messages, exhortations, memorabilia, memorials to famous rugby players, shirts of competing rugby nations. Just about everything is here in the corridors, behind the main straight. In fact, there's even a photograph of a Speedway Grand Prix held in the Millennium Stadium. Clearly we are held in high esteem here. Past a photograph of a Welsh rugby team, we make our way out through a door and into Cardiff Arms Park, the rugby ground that sits immediately behind the main stadium. For once this weekend it's not raining. But on the way back into the stadium we pass by the trikes which are being prepared for the presentation. The track has been watered, and although it seems to be crumbly, it's still very cohesive. Final top dressing is applied to the track itself, and then it's practice time for the trikes and the PA system. Tony Olsson chats at pit gate with Mike Hunt and Rex Woodruff. And then it's into the trike rehearsal. It's noisy but colourful. The trikes practice under the direction of Steve Brandon. And once they've done their own tyre packing, Ollie and his team spruce up the white line. Early afternoon, we're into vocal rehearsals. While Dave and Edwin work on the tapes, making last-minute alterations. We're now later on into the afternoon, and the crowd are coming in. Dave and Mike make their way down to the start gates. Jason Crump and his team come out onto the track. So the enormous crowd begins to fill the stadium. The noise and the tensions rise. Emil Sayfutinov and his manager Thomas Suchnik come out onto the track. Greg Hancock, Richard Childs and Stefan Anderson come out to inspect. And are followed by Chris Harris and his mentor Alan Rossiter. Keith Edison and his team. Greg chats with one of the special guests at pit gate. The stands fill. This is a magic time for all of us. A Welsh choir builds up the tension before a contemporary dance group entertains us. And then it's time to go, as the presentation of the riders on the trikes. The noise is absolutely immense. The meeting itself is of course covered elsewhere by people like Sky, so we'll just concentrate upon the background. At the end, Chris Holder is the worthy winner, alongside Gustav Kasperczak and Antonio Lima. It's been a brilliant night, but it's not over yet. There's more to come in part 4, which will be coming soon, dealing with the fireworks, the pyrotechnics, and the dismantling of the Millennium track.